Hey out there, this is Greg coming at you with my Being Human Beings vlog. This is fifth episode, fifth post. And today was kind of a cool day. It was a special day. It was our first day back in person learning with students in somewhere between 9 and 10 months. Crazy. So today we had like orientation for our new students. And it was weird in late January to be orientating students that we may have even had last spring or in the very beginning of the school year in September, and they've never set foot in this building. So really crazy. But I thought it was a good day to like get through the day and then have a quick reflection. So I'm gonna reflect on a couple of things. And remember, Being Human Being vlog is about humanizing education, understanding where people are coming from and their lived experiences and how important relationships are, and just stressing that. And then these vlog posts are quick one takers, so take it for what it's worth, but I just hit record and we go after it. So reflection after today, first day back with kids that were brand new, kind of orientation. Three things. One is it's easy to lose relationships with people, and it takes a lot of work to develop them and keep them up. So I recognize that today because honestly, I felt like I was off my game. And I even tweeted that earlier today, like, hey, students were back and I was off my game. I feel like there's a ton of stuff I need to work on as a professional. But one of the things that comes easily to me usually is connecting with students and with people and building relationships and just being genuine and authentic. And usually I do really well in person on the fly, and just things go decent typically. I was struggling today, and it was just weird, I guess, to be trying to connect with new students and staff in the building for the first time for 9 or 10 months, and we're not connecting virtually over Zoom, and we're connecting in person. And again, typically it comes natural and I'm comfortable, but I felt awkward and strange and weird. And so that made me really think like what our new normal is, and what all of this has caused us to change what our typical normal is. And so what was usually very easy for me was really a struggle today to connect with kids and connect with people. So really odd and strange. I just wanted to reflect on that. And I guess we just have to be super intentional with our work when it comes to relationship building. And so I use the phrase to people that building relationships and strong trusting relationships and building a strong school culture is about every interaction with every single person that you have every single day. So it can't be here and there. It's got to be, people have to understand every interaction every day. So my second reflection is that we all need human interaction. We know that, but today it like smacked me in the face because I recognize the difference of seeing someone, a student, a staff person that I haven't seen in person for a while, or again, a student that I haven't seen in months, except for over Zoom. And that my priorities changed a little bit with rebuilding, rebranding, and transforming our school into a new type of school and a project-based learning school, that a lot of my energy was going towards that. And I still enjoyed communicating and having relationships with students online in their classes, but it wasn't to the same extent, and I didn't feel as fulfilled, and I'm sure they didn't either. So today I realized the power of human interaction, like personal human interaction. And of course, we're coming off and still in coronavirus, so we are masked up and we're physically distanced. And so we can't totally read the body language and facial expressions, but the power today that I recognized and remembered, and I feel kind of ashamed that I forgot some of this, I guess, but I needed this reminder, was the power of eye contact with someone in the same room, like face to face, the need, even though we couldn't, but the desire to want to give a high five or a fist bump or a hug, or, you know, nothing replaces that. Like, people need human interaction, and nothing can replace it and nothing can replicate it. That was my second takeaway. My third takeaway was not taking things for granted. And so holistically, people have thought of that and talked about that when it comes to like the pandemic and what's going to change and what we're going to keep, and, you know, in our back to normal lives. And for me, I guess it was realizing like we cannot take what we have for granted. We become complacent if we do, and that we as professionals, but human beings, need to stop and think and reflect and appreciate ourselves and other people. Stop, think, reflect, appreciate ourselves and other people, their lived experiences, what they bring to the table, what we bring to the table. There's so much crazy power in that. So I hope we can do that instead of trying to replicate and recreate school. I see a lot of schools out there when students are back in session, it's right back to rules, regulations, procedures, expectations. And to me, all you're doing is pushing students away. Instead of opening the doors and saying, you're here, we're so happy you're here, welcome. Let's talk about what you've been through. Let's talk about what we've all been through, how it's affected you, what you've learned, what you now want to learn, what new perspectives do you have that could change you as a person and a learner. Like, instead of spending that time, people are going, we need control and we need to return normalcy to kids and predictability to kids, and do that through structures and rules and procedures. And it's just like crazy, crazy, crazy missing the mark. And so I just want to say that out loud. And I hope if anyone watches this that is a school leader can reflect themselves and go, okay, how are we loosening up in some ways and just looking at kids as people and what they need and filling that need, rather than trying to fill their heads with content or catch them up academically or test prep them or whatever the heck we're trying to do in some schools right now. Crazy. Anyway, wow, longer reflection than I thought. But anyways, that was episode 5 of my vlog, Being Human Beings. And I hope to watch this over the next months and years and see where I was right now and see where I hopefully grew. And that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy.